You know, a lot of techniques are shown in a lot of tapes that are out there, but not a lot of drills. And this tape is going to give you the drills to put together so that you can go ahead and use them. First and foremost, I'm going to give you something that you don't know. A lot of guys that are out there, a lot of yokels that are out there don't know JKD very well or don't know boxing or anything that well, do a lot of stuff that's inappropriate. First place, there's 3 different energies there's actually 4 energies. There's only 1 energy that's right with focus gloves. You don't want to just stand there with your focus gloves like a deer in the headlight. You want to go towards your person. So you want to go jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Overhand, you kind of lean it back a little for him to read it. You can come in towards it. It's sign language. Okay? I was trained by a man that is certified focus glove trainer. So I'm teaching you that way, and it's also the way that all instructors under Dan and Paul know how to do as well. So you're going to see the correct way. This is sign language. This here is jab cross, sign language, with the hands held like this. This is hook hook, sign language. This is uppercut uppercut, sign language. This is overhand, sign language. But we just don't hold them there. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, uppercut uppercut. 1, 2, hook hook. 1, 2, overhand. Whatever the blend is. Okay. This here is the sign language for a SEPA. This is the sign language for a now tech and a now tech as well. Okay, this is sign language when your focus gloves here. The energy should never be hard. If it's hard, you'll break the person whose hand you're training. You'll break their hand by going hard. If you go middleweight, he's not going to be able to train long. It's going to feel like a weightlifting workout. If you go like this, of course, that's not any good either. You need to go light. Just tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. You go towards a person. They're not going to wait for you. They're going to wait for you, and you're the initiator. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, uppercut. So it's jab, cross, hook, hook, jab, cross, hook, hook, jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Okay? This is the way that we do our focus gloves. All right, I'm going to have Jason assist me with the focus gloves. So this will give you the understanding of Junfan Jeet Kune Do with focus glove training implemented inside of here so that you get all of the drills that you need. First, we're just going to start off with an initial jab, cross, hook combo. And because of our position that we have here, we're not going to move around. You'd be able to move around, but we're not going to do that. So what we're going to do is he holds his gloves up, he's going to give me jab, jab, cross, hook. So this is going to be our first one. Jab, cross, hook. Now see how he comes to me and he initiates the actual boom, boom, good. So it's just here, boom, boom. So he's initiating this. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. So he initiates that. So this is the way we do this, boom, boom. So this is a jab, cross, hook. Let's do it again. Push it at me. Good, good. Now we're in a tight quarter, so it makes it a little difficult on him, but this is exactly how it wants to look at. Let's do a couple more. Initiate it. Good, so there's our jab, cross, hook. Now we're going to do jab, cross, hook, hook. Okay, kind of move back as far as I can on here. Come a little further. Kind of stay right there, gives it a little more space and energy here. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Start again. I go do a couple different ways in there with the hook. There's 2 different ways to throw a hook. I always go back to old school. Hold them up. There's the jab, cross, then hook where the thumb is up, hook is the thumb is up. I'm hard to break from old school. That's a newer way to do it. They say it's safe for the wrist. I did boxing for 2 years the other way. It's hard for me to break it. I would prefer that you go jab, cross, not hook this way, but hook with your hand up. Let me just show that. Just stay here. Jab, cross, and hook like this. So you have jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook, and then hook. That's what I want you to do. Jab, cross, hook, and hook. That's new school. It's safer on the wrist. Old school is like this. I'm pretty much stuck there. I did it for many years. So we're going to do jab, cross, hook, hook. All right, he's not quite up there on the gloves, but that's all right. Okay, so you see the different energies that you have with the glove. Now working jab, cross, hook, hook. We'll do another progression here. What we're going to do now in this progression is he's going to give me jab, jab, and hook. He's going to drop this hand down so that he can give me a double up. He's going to go 1, 2, and then set me up for a hook with his hand here. Perfect. Now we're going to do another combo. And the other combo is going to be jab, double up jab, and then hook from the rear hand. So he's going to double up, and then he's going to set me up for a hook from the rear hand. So go ahead and double up. 1, 2, and then hook. 1, 2, and hook. 1, 2, and hook. 1, 2, hook. 1, 2, hook. All right. 1, 2, hook. Read it. Slow down. Bring the pad on. Or I could just go jab, cross. Bring it. All right, that's your first lesson right there. All right, Jason is going to assist me now on a couple more drills here. All right, come on in, Jason. It's difficult to work in the circumference of what we got here to really let you see the boxing and stuff, but we want to have a nice picture for you, so that's what we're doing here. Okay, so what we're going to do here now, he's just going to step back a little. I got my ground. That's fine. Give me and just stay there. Jab, jab, cross, hook, and overhand. Good. So here we're going to go. Jab, cross, hook, weave and bob. Jab, cross, hook, weave and bob. Jab, cross, hook, weave and bob. Now, see how fast he's going? We're not supposed to do that. You should never go full, and that's fine for you to do, just explain. You should never go as fast as you can with focus gloves. The reason is, focus gloves are dating or courting. Sparring and then fighting are the consummation. You can't hit a guy as hard as, can't go as fast as a guy with the focus gloves as real fighting, because he's not going to learn how to have balance, he's not going to learn how to find his center, and he's not going to learn how to feel safe, and he's not going to be able to punch, therefore. So you have to go at a focus glove speed of different cadences, which means different speeds, and break them up to give the guy different energies, but you can't do it as fast as you can. When you're ready to do it as fast as you can, you put the gloves on. So what he's going to do again, and we're going to go jab, cross, and that hook is going to not come out as fast as he can. Okay? And it's going to come in here. Good. 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 All right, that's our first. That's our first combo, which is a jab, cross, hook combo with a weave. This is how the June Fan and Concepts guys are taught. Same boxing techniques with the gloves, okay? The next one we're going to do is going to be jab, cross, hook, hook, then hook, hook. All right, let's work it out. Good. Back a little to the camera. Long hand, starting with this one. Start again. Good, good. Weave and bob. Good. Weave and bob. 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 All right, so there you see a combo of weaving and bobbing. All right. All right, we're going to get started on some more focus glove stuff. Jason's going to help me with this. Remember, you don't want hard energy, you don't want middle energy, you want light energy, and you need to go towards the person with the glove, so that if they didn't move, they would get hit with that glove with light energy. Okay, that's the way that you want to do your focus gloves. He's new at this. His abilities look very good. I would say he looks like a student who's been doing it for a while. He's not perfect yet. I worked with him a lot on this, and his skills are much better. It takes a long time to be a good focus glove man. And that's why I asked him to do this right now. As I work with him on it, I'm probably going to be the best at it, but I'm demonstrating the techniques, so I want to do the techniques, so therefore I'm not going to hold the focus gloves. But it's an art to do focus gloves, and this is something that I'm teaching him with and training him with right now, because being a good focus glove man is being a good instructor. And so you have to know those energies. We don't want to go hard, we don't want to go middle, we don't want to go, totally really light. We want to go just light, but not just like this. We don't want to go like this. This energy here is not going to work for us, okay? So we want to have just this with the energy. What technique I'm going to work right now is slowly. We're going to do this totally slowly. He's going to throw a side kick. I'm going to do instruction. From that instruction, I'm going to come in with a Poxal cross, hook, cross, okay? So we're going to start it off, and we're going to go here. You need to step back to a little more to your point. Go ahead. Destruction. And we're not going to go more than this. There's other things we could do, but we'll just start us off on here. Here. Good. Here. Well, let me get my thing pad ready. Give me more of a pause too. Go ahead. Hold on 1 second. Let me get myself here. Ready? My elbow pad's coming off here. Okay, so you can kind of see what we're doing here. Because of our range on our camera, we can't move a lot. And that's going to affect the feeling of this. But you can still see the technique. First kick, just throw the side kick. We drop this down. If it was a real sparring match, just moved out right there, and he threw that, I would step back a lot further. I'll step out of the screen. So we're not going to do that. So a lot of times you want to step back a little and put that in there. You want to step back a little and put that in there. We don't have that luxury for the video. So let's do it again. He throws it in. He throws it in. I box out. Cross, hook, cross. Step back a little. All right, that's our first destruction in our series. Slowly, just the side kick. We just drop it down onto his hand. And then from that, I enter with a Poxal to a cross, to a hook, to a cross. That's the first part of our series. So he does a destruction, we go 1, then we go pox out, cross, hook, cross. Now, we could do another one in here. We could throw a seep up with the wall here. I think we'll have a problem. So what we'll do instead is we'll do a low tech over here after our series. Ready? Here, yeah. Ooh, almost kicked it. Come this way. Now, again, we got the range and the distance. It's making it a problem. You can step out for a moment. Now, what I could do inside of here is, after the first destruction, I destroy, I come into a pox out. I go pox out, cross, hook, cross. From that position there, I could use pendulum footwork for the now tech. And just throw pendulum footwork in, do a now tech. I can step behind or even forward. Either way, if you like stepping behind, like stepping forward, that's all right. You can step forward and do the now tech this way. So you have destruction, now tech. You got destruction, pox out, cross, hook, cross, pendulum footwork, and now tech. Destruction, step through here, boom. Actually, I left out the other part, but you get what I'm saying. Destruction, and with the footwork, after you've done your punches, give me pendulum footwork here, or you can just step through here and kick into your combo. So you're going pox out, cross, hook, cross. It could be a sipa on the other side. And in this case, he would take his pad and he would put his pad like this over here. All right, now we're going to show you a drill with the jab, cross, hook, hook, and then with the sipa. Jason's going to assist me here. You need to stand on this side, Jason. Now, this is why we call this concepts. Because now what we're doing is we're taking boxing, and we're going from boxing, and we're taking it into the Filipino art. So the kick I'm doing is called a sipa. And this is a drill that we do. And we'll just start off with light energy. Okay, you're going to give me the jab, cross, hook, hook, and then we'll go sipa. We'll just go with a light energy first. Jab, cross, hook, hook, sipa. Because we're in such a small area, I can't go full blast anyways. So jab, cross, hook, hook, sipa. Good. Jab, cross, hook, sipa. Good. There's your sipa slowly now. His leg's probably hurting. Okay. Just jab, cross, hook, hook, sipa. That's your sipa. All right, what I'm going to demonstrate now is the jab, cross, hook, hook with a now tech. The now tech is going to be what we're going to do now. Of course, you know the kick itself is a term from Wing Chun. We can incorporate the now tech with savat, footwork. We can do it in different ways. Right now, I have Jason to help me here, and we'll explain how you use the focus gloves for your drills. Because a lot of guys buy the tapes and my previous tapes, and we didn't really have a lot of drills. I apologize for that. The old instructors, maybe you're buying the new tapes now, but we want to give you drills to work out with so you can take the blend and put everything together and train your guys. So we'll start off slow. Jab, cross, hook, hook, and then now tech. Now generally, let's come back this way. With the now tech here, let's just put the now tech in here. I could come in with a pendulum footwork, and I could come up and I could go here, and I'm going to show you in a second what I mean by that, but I could come up and do a pendulum footwork, come up and kick. Now it's too tight for this thing, so we can't even do it. So no, let's not even worry about it. But I'll show you off camera without him here doing that. But for now, I'm going to do it close. And you can do that as well. So we're going to go jab, cross, hook, hook, now tech. Let's go. Jab, cross, hook, hook, now tech. Good. Come forward. And there's our now tech. All right, we're going to take here now and do something we left out on our first tape. A little demonstration here of another creating of a barrier. The first two barriers that we did were barriers that we started off how to create a barrier here and how to create a barrier here. This would come out of the Jack Chin Choi, and then we just remove barriers. Give me an energy. Good. Give me just a box energy. Good. So that's going to be our energy here. That develops. If we come inside here, where we're doing the straight blast, and it comes here, we can go over here, from here, and we can come over here. So now, what we're doing here is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a punch, he'll give me a traditional block, and then I'll come down and trap it. So he'll give me that traditional block, I'll come down. Here, boom. That's called removing the barrier. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. So I know he throws that punch, or I know that he comes with the upward roof block, so I throw that punch to create that barrier, trap that barrier, hit, which I could move into cross, hook, hook, SIPA, now tech. See the purpose of it? Okay, all outside of this drill. Let me give you a few demonstrations by myself of this. I throw the punch and then remove the barrier. I throw the punch and then remove the barrier. I throw the punch and remove the barrier. All right, I'm just going to talk about a couple different concepts of Jeet Kune Do concepts. Attack and defense at the same time. That's a concept that we have, that we use. Okay, that's one of our principles. And I'll give some demonstrations. Safety, that's the maintaining of good cover and balance. Second principle of JKD. Effective body use of mechanics. Your effective, that is efficient body mechanics. You want to use good body mechanics to have a good punch or a good kick. And that requires you knowing what you're doing. Okay, so effectiveness by use of body mechanics. Effectiveness by use of body mechanics. Longest weapon, shortest distance. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. We like to use our eye jab or our front kick to maintain the principles of Jin Fan, using the longest weapon, the shortest distance. Always consider a follow-up. Attack by combination. You should always consider a follow-up, and never assume after that you've done something that you're done. So if you throw a jab cross hook, you shouldn't stop. If you do jab cross hook, you want to follow up with a Muay Thai kick, maybe another kick. You never ever stop. So there wants to be a continual blending. These are some of the principles here that we use. Understand the progression of range. Understanding the progression of range is only learned by higher consciousness through harder hitting. The only way you can learn range is by sparring. Okay, so understanding the progression of range. Okay, always consider follow-ups and never assume. Effectiveness through gross body mechanics. Safety, maintaining of good balance and cover. And using the concept of Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do means the way of the intercepting fist, intercepting and attacking at the same time. Having said that, I'm going to do some demonstrations of some kicks, and then we'll go into some other things. All right, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate some kicks. First and foremost, in the concepts, we take blends, our blends from Muay Thai. So I'll explain to you the blends that we take from Muay Thai. With our Muay Thai kick, we want to step out to the left. So what we do is we step out to the left, and then we come up with our leg like this. Okay? We step out to the left, our leg comes up. We step out to the left, our leg comes up, and we turn and hit. Now I'm just doing this for demonstration. So you can see, step out to the left, leg comes up, and we turn. The leg can come, there's a couple different ways, and I'm going to explain all three. We step out, and we kick. Step out, kick. We're here, we step out, and kick. We step out, and kick. We step out, 45, lift up, and kick. That's one way of doing it. This is the straight across kick. Then also it's done where they step out and you go straight down. It's also a Muay Thai cut kick. You step out on a 40 and you go straight down. You step out on a 40 and you go straight down. Then we can step out, hit, and push. This is called a push Muay Thai cut kick. These are three different types of cut kicks that are taught. This is the blend that is called concepts, Jeet Kune Do concepts. This is the blending of Muay Thai into our matrix. So we step out and we can cut straight down. We can step out, lift up, and cut horizontal, straight across. So we cut straight across or straight down. Or we can step out and use either one of those. It wouldn't matter. But as we do, we step out and then we push. Boom. This is used by Paul to initiate and predicate the straight blast. Because we take and we hit the person and we push them, that knocks them off their center line, and then we run in with our Jack Chin Choi. That's where we're running with our Jack Chin Choi, because we've knocked them off their balance. There's three different types of kicks done in Muay Thai. Each one will facilitate the step out at a 40. The leg will come up. As it comes up, we'll turn and hit with our shin of our leg. On this one, we can come up and we can shoot down. And on either one of these, and on the one generally that I like, is on the horizontal, come up and then push at the horizontal, push them off, and then you straight blast them. That's one of our kicks. Then we can go into the matrix of what we call Sivat. And the Savat matrix, we're going to go ahead and we're going to demonstrate for you the Savat matrix, okay, and how it goes into our blend. We're going to take the Junfan footwork, the pendulum footwork that is here, and we're going to take this footwork here, and we're going to blend it. Now we can take this and blend this into our matrix. Boom. This is called Sivat. Now what we do is we take our pendulum footwork, we come up here, we lift our leg, and then we kick. We lift our leg, and then we kick. That's Sivat. Now, we can also do a Savat kick the opposite way, lifting the leg in the same manner, and do like a crescent. And then our other way. This is from the art called Sivat. This is the art called Sivat. In Sivat, we'll lift our leg up. The reason we lift our leg up is that we can use it as a fake. If we come out and we keep on shooting over here, and you get used to that, we'll lift our leg up, you'll block out here, we'll come around and hit you. Targets to hit can be groins, inner thigh, outer thigh, solar plex, and floating ribs. When we kick with a Savat kick, we turn our toes backwards and we use our shoe to go into the soft tissue area. This is the art we call Sivat in what we call the matrix of concepts. Okay? And also another thing that we do in Sivat is called a sachet in the blend. Someone throws a punch, we sachet backwards, and as we sachet backwards, we bring our kick straight out. This is called a sachet. A lot of times they'll see a very kind of flowery technique like this called a sachet. Boom. This sachet goes into the matrix that we call the way of interception. Okay, because you can do this sachet as a way of interception. And we don't do this with our hands. What we do is we just lean backwards and come straight up. That's a sachet though. Sachet. Sachet. From our French friends there. So that's a sachet. The sachet kick. Okay? And that's another kick on our matrix of what we call concepts. All right, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate some of the stuff. This is the Jun fan. The progression of the other, one of our kicks there, just the basic Muay Thai cut kick was ultimately used by Bruce. The other progression of cutting down and pushing, those are in the concepts. That was not ever taught by Bruce. This here is a Jun fan blend, but we call it concepts because it's all a part of the art. Okay, so we're going to first start off with just a knee shot. Okay, this is basically what this is for is a probe. We do a knee shot, then an oblique kick, and from this area here we do a now tech, boom, and then we do a SIPA. Okay, so we have our foot jab, oblique kick, our now tech, and our SIPA. So we have foot jab, now tech. There's a now tech there actually. And SIPA. So foot jab, oblique, now tech, SIPA. Foot jab, oblique, now tech, SIPA. These are low-lying kicks. The foot jab is meant to kind of, sometimes we can do a progressive indirect attack or whatever. We could do this, get his attention there, and come up and hit him in the face. See? So that we could go here, here, and even here. Boom, that may be, our progression may be to fake here. We're kicking, but it's more of a probe. Here, hit him with the jab, finish with the cross. Or we're sitting, we can do an oblique kick. Oblique kick is your leg comes up like this, and up. Comes up, and down. Up, so here we go. That's your oblique kick. Here's your foot jab. Come a little further. A little back. And then the now tech would be used with footwork. We'll try to see if we can do it here. Now tech. I've got a couple over here. There's the now tech, SIPA. Go back. Let's go this direction. There we go. And we can do a Muay Thai cut kick. And there's a push on it. All right, so you can see these different combos I do here. Just set that down. Another technique is a tong sao with a jab against a wide hook. I'm going to show a blend of some of the original Jun fan trapping. Jason is going to assist me on our combinations and our blend here. This is the art we call Jun fan, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate. The first thing we're going to do slowly is he's going to attack my stomach, and I'm going to pock down and throw a punch. And I'm going to go cross, hook, cross. Now because we don't have the space here, you would be doing a SIPA and a now tech. So use your imagination. You may have to move back a little in order to make that happen. But that's a part of the drill. I'm teaching it to you so you're getting it. So that would be your the fulcrum, is that we would go here, boom, 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 and then I would hit here. And we do it again, we go boom, 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 and I would hit here, boom. And just show them the gloves that you would do for both. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he puts his glove here, boom. Then he does it again. 1, 2, 3. And then we come here, boom. And bring it out a little farther. Good, so we don't get a groin shot. Good, so here's our different angles. Let's do it on this angle as well so they see that SIPA better with the glove here. And then we hit over here. And then the other side. We'll do the other side now. Start again. And then a now tech. Boom. Good. now tech. Now tech. Ooh, go ahead. Now tech. All right, so you see the blend there. All right, so let's go from the other side. So now what we're going to do, after I warm myself out thoroughly, is we're going to go ahead and just do it without the kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, professionals, the other way we do it now sometimes here is a hook this way. I'm old school. It's hard to break the old dog tricks, okay? I did 2 years amateur boxing. I stayed with that. Okay, we're going to go do a couple more progressions here. The next one we're going to do is he's going to throw a punch to my head. Now, it's hard to do the vertical punch that you've seen Bruce do. Dan, most of the times when he teaches this, shows it as a cross. We call this Loi Dao. This is called Loi Dao. Loi Dao, jab, cross, hook. 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 Loi Dao. Now see, throw the punch. That's the Loi Dao right there. Boom. I'm pretty fast. I'm making it hard on him. So as he throws that punch, that's that hit right there. It would be to the face. So let's do it again. And then it's jab, cross, hook. Let's just go slow for the camera. Loi Dao is here. Jab, cross, hook. Loi Dao, jab, cross, hook. You want to be real traditional, which Dan and Bruce taught it both ways. We can go vertical punch, jab, cross, hook. But Bruce wasn't about tradition. He was about effectiveness. It is very difficult to do. It's a lot. It takes. I can do it. But it's much easier here with the jab than with a vertical punch when we do the Loi Dao. Okay? That's called the Loi Dao series, what could be finished up with a now tech or with a sipa. Sipa is Filipino for kick. Now tech is our front kick that we're throwing over here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the side kick. Not pulling it back, actually, just going straight in. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and teach with Jason's help here. I'm going to teach a Tong Sao block and vertical punch. Now this is old Jin Fan, but it has total function, as you will see here in a moment. Okay, so as he throws that, now, you see the technique that I'm doing slowly? That's fine, because I was going to stop and I got hit. It's my own fault. You don't read mine. As he throws that hard at me, I block that and hit at the same time. That would be here. Then I go jab, hook, hook, right? So what I'm doing is throw it slowly. Boom. Actually, it's cross, hook, cross. So it's vertical punch, cross, hook, cross. Those are the punches that we do inside this series. I'm going to demonstrate this back kick. All right, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate Loi Dao, Ha Dao, and basically three different demonstrations with that. Come in, Jason. Okay, what we're going to do, without a drill now, because it'll take too much time for our video. If he threw a punch, I can block that and hit. That's called loy dao. If he throws that punch, I can block that and hit low. That's called ha dao. And even if he's not blocking, I can still do that. If his hand is just sitting here, I can just hit him in the face. Boom, break his nose. Okay? So that if we were in a fight and he's just standing here, maybe he's just pointing his finger at me like this, boom, I can hit him. Okay? He's just pointing his finger at me like this, I can jet sao. First one was lob, next one was jet. He's sitting here and he's got his finger pointing at my face, I can do what's called loy dao. I can loy dao, swinging gate over, back knuckle, cross, hook, cross, sipa, or now tech. And this can all be done in a drill with gloves. So that we can go with the glove, and he'd have his glove here, and I would go boom, here. Then I go swinging gate maneuver, hit with a back knuckle, cross, hook, cross, sipa. Or I come in here and I go hit here, and without doing the swinging gate, I could just go loy dao, cross, hook, cross, sipa, or I can go loy dao, cross, hook, cross, now tech. Any of these inside of a drill with focus gloves. Same thing is if he throws a punch, I can pass that and hit low, come up and hit high. So that as he throws that punch, I hit low. Then I swinging gate maneuver up inside here and hit high. So he throws that punch, boom, hit, cross, hook, cross, sipa. Go ahead. Here, cross, hook, cross, now tech. Okay? So any of these here. So we have loy dao, just leave the hand here, loy dao, ha dao. And also, he throws a punch, groin shot. So that's loy dao as well. So loy dao, swinging gate maneuver, back knuckle, cross, hook, cross, sipa, or now tech. So any of these are fine. So as he throws that punch, boom, we hit the groins. And we block out like this. Here, boom, that's called loy dao. Or we block here, loy dao. Throws a punch, that's loy dao. Loy dao, here, see? Loy dao, boom. And then he blocks with his other hand afterwards. So we have a whole progression. And pass center line with the next one. See, so we have this whole progression. Sorry, little hit there. Okay, so we have this whole progression inside here, going a little fast for him with his hands. So I go here. See? So, or I go here, and he passes, and I come here, 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 here. So all these are setups. Loy dao, strike, back knuckle, ha dao, back knuckle, ha dao, and back knuckle. All inside of here is a progression we call Jeet Kune Do concepts. This is our progression, teaching you the different arts inside of here. Okay, this is just a starter for you and a good drill that you can go ahead and learn. We've taught many of the different traps inside of here. We'll go with this here, pass center line. This here, passing center line, boom, 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 or boom, or maintain center line, up inside here. So we go, boom, elbow, elbow, elbow. See? We just go in. We could go and just go in to a clinch, or we could go here into this. We can go elbow in here. We could go putter kapower, go with the spin. We could putter kapower him to the ground, come in and choke him. That putter kapower, here we could come in here, dumog, and hit him here. So that pass center line, boom, here and dumog, into the nose. We could go poxel, elbow, pardon me there. Here, putter kapower, 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock is going to bring him to that point, come around and choke him. We could come in many different things. Say he throws a punch at me. We come in and we guillotine it. Let's go over here. We can guillotine this way. So when he throws a punch, I gunting, eye shot. Gunting, eye shot. Gunting, eye shot. Now I want you to block this energy. Boom, here, here. So what we have is one, and I'm just going to throw this eye shot out of here. One, and block it with some speed. Good. Sorry. So you see the different motions and energies inside here. Okay. Thank you for your help. Demonstration of a back kick. All right, we're going to demonstrate, Jason's going to demonstrate with me another progression in trapping. We've been filming, whether you realize it or not, for a few hours now, so I'm pretty tired by this point, so we're not going to go really fast. I'm just going to come from a Pak Sao, Tong Sao, Tong Sao. He's going to pass the center line. As he does, I'm going to take that, and then as I throw this punch in here, he's going to lift that up. As he throws that tong, I'm going to lop Sao that, hit down, come over swinging gate, strike, that could be eye flick, throat shot, that could be eye shot, punch, whatever, and then hit again. So what we have here is he passes center line, I strike, I hit, eye shot, eye shot. Work it again. Start again. Start again. And then we can also come this way. It's another technique. So let's do this again. Here, here, and after I've done that, I can come back up. Hit, and up here. Hit this way, here. So we have all these different little things that we can do inside here. Hit, 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 hit. Hit, hit. From here, here, hit, and hit. Or we can go hit, hit, and then pock. And if he pocks out here, boom, middle, center line, boom, any energy you want, boom. Because we can always use the different energies that we have here, 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 here. Okay, so let's do this again. Hit, hit, strike, move over the top, hit, 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 hit. It could be vertical punch, vertical punch. Any of these things are applicable inside of here. Let's work the other side. So we can do all of these things inside of here, okay? We could go from here actually, from Loi Dao, we could go Loi Dao, and I could hit inside here, okay? Any of these things are acceptable. And once I've gone Loi Dao, and I hit upside here, and he parries that passing center line. Let's work that again. I'm going to do Loi Dao, then you'll pass center line. But Loi Dao, and pass center line. Boom. So we have inside here, from this position here, I go Loi Dao, and I'll parry, and just let me hit that, and we'll go one, boom, and I pass center line in here. Good. So we have one, inside. Good. So we have one, and as he passes center line, I'm inside here. Okay. So I have this here, and I'm going to hit right here, the first shot. So we go, that's our first shot here. Start it again. Don't drop your hand down. Good. Because a good fighter will keep his hand up at all times. So he wants to keep his hand up. So the first one's here. As I come over, he passes center line. Sorry. He passes center line, and I can trap. We're both tired hours of doing this. So I'm inside. Actually, we'll start off from here. This here. Here. Over the top, in here. So I'm from here, over the top, in here. So just a progression. It's all progression inside here. He could throw a punch to my face, here, over the top, he passes center line, in here. That's all right. It's been hours of doing this. Okay, so we're just going to go slow for you. We're wiped out. Okay. From this position here, like I said, we can do a lot of different things. We can start here, pass over, he brings that energy up here. We can strike inside here. We can come over the top, or we can strike in here and pock. And every energy that we showed in our matrix is going to come up in here. So that as I come in here, he's going to block that. Okay? So that I'm hit here, then I could come up in here, and he could try to block that if he wanted to. We can weave that and hit here. Okay? So there's a lot of different energies. I'm going to take you outside of that energy matrix and go into another one. We saw that we can go from this here to Jiao Sao. We can go from here to Jet Sao. We can go from here to Pak Sao. All of these energies inside of here. These are many of the things that we teach inside of the energies that we have here. Okay, so we have Jiao Sao, Pak Sao, Jet Sao. All of these inside of here. All right, my student's going to come in. Jason is going to help me here with another Tong Sao, Tong Sao. With the Tong Sao, I'm going to Lop Sao now this. So we've already seen that we can jet this, we can Pak this, and we can Loi Dao. Loi Dao. Jiao Sao. It's hard to speak Mandarin for a white boy. Okay, so you see here this. Now another thing that we can do is Lop Sao. I mean, this sound, if you didn't know better, it would be like ordering at a Chinese restaurant. It's difficult, all this stuff. All right, so from this position here, I'm going to Lop Sao now. I'm going to grab, and he's going to block that by passing center line. Perfect. So as he passes center line, I'm going to eye shot and then trap. So this is our boom, boom, boom. This is our trapping here. Here, here, here. Good. See, by him passing, that causes a trap there. There comes the Dolly S, and there's the Pak. So there's our matrix right there. Also, just from looking at this from the Filipino arts, when somebody's got a wide open base here like this, sometimes what we can do is we can trap the hands this way, so that we can trap the hands and hit. Trap the hands and hit. Let's work that from another angle. So it's another thing that we can do is, boom, just trap those hands and hit inside here. Trap those. See, that's all we need to do is just trap those there. Trap and hit. Trap and hit. So we just, I don't want to jam his fingers, I've had it happen to me. Trap and hit, hit, hit. So that you've trapped him here, and you can hit, hit, and hit. Trap and hit, hit, and hit. Okay? That's another trapping hand series that can be done. So we showed you a lot inside here. We showed you Jiao Sao, Pak Sao, Jet Sao, Lop Sao. So there's a lot of different traps inside of there. And there's different energies. Like if he gave me a Pak Sao, and it wasn't tight, I'd come up in Jiao Sao. That would be my defense. If he gives me a Pak Sao, and it's not tight, I'll come up in Jiao Sao. So he gives me a Pak Sao, boom. That's our defense. There's our defense. Boom. There's our defense. Boom. Yeah. And then here, from this position here, if we go do this, and then he tries to block that, we're going to Jet Sao that and hit him, or we can just send in a Dolly S. We don't have to, if you do a Jet Sao, you don't want to do an eye jab, it'll break your hand. Okay, so we see more of the blend here as we've gone progressively into this. All right, so we've seen all that we can, mainly, and this is not everything, of course, we can't teach everything, with just a very good beginning. Here, say, let's say he throws a jab at me. I can guillotine this jab here. How about we do another technique instead? I'm actually going to do, we did that, but we'll work at Dolly S. He throws me a jab, and I Dolly S. Bad jab, brother. Throw me, punch, punch me. Good. Because I got to get the energy of actually being punched. Good. There's the eye shot. If you poke a guy in the eye, that's going to stop him. So step back a little. Right there, that's good. Throw that eye shot there. There's an arm wrench, a guillotine, an arm wrench, a groin shot, and a strike up inside here. Let's do it the other side. Throws the eye shot. Boom. Guillotine. Guillotine. Arm wrench, actually. Guillotine. This is another arm wrench, groin shot, and strike up inside here. And go with this because I don't want to hurt you. Let's move back here a little. And you can reach this in now, and you can twist and turn them. See, if we go too hard, it's going to hurt them. That's why we're taking this easy. We don't have our mats down here or whatever. He throws that punch. Here, 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 here. And then we take and we twist and turn. Boom. Because we've already hurt him. If you've hurt somebody, their ability to resist is very small. So a technique like this is much easier. Okay? Step back, throw the punch. Good. In here. Good. Now we're going to go out for a while and just do some flows. I just want you to stand in one position. Get back a little further. There we go. And I just want you to throw jabs and crosses, not as fast. Remember, drills never are fast as you can do them. They're dating, they're courting, they're not actually consummation. So you're going to take them in a range to build skills, to learn the muscle memory. So let's just work this. 1. And I'm working out of the matrix here of the Filipino footwork. And I throw a gunting, I throw a gunting, I throw a gunting, a gunting, a gunting, gunting, horizontal gunting, horizontal gunting, horizontal gunting, vertical, vertical, up to the back of his arm. I go a dolly S, dolly S, dolly S, dolly S. I come in, boom, sipa, boom, not sipa, yeah, sipa, 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 sikud, 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 sikud. A little faster than that, brother. Sikud, good, sikud, sikud. Move back a little because we're jammed. We don't have the jumping space. Start for the first. Yeah, that's fine. 1. Sipa, 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 sikud, sikud. Low tip. Sipa, sipa. Gunting, gunting. Dolly S, dolly S. Elbow destruction. Elbow destruction. Now, eye shot, elbow destruction. Eye shot, elbow destruction. Eye shot. Don't stop with your energy. Keep on going. Good. Keep on. There you go. Good. You're locking it out. We don't do it that way. Good. Good. Just slow your rhythm down, but just don't lock it out. Good. There we go. So we have dolly S, dolly S, dolly S, dolly S, elbow. Good. Go ahead. Dolly S, dolly S, dolly S, dolly S, dolly S, elbow. Boom. Here. See? So all of these movements are inside of here. Throw your first punch. We could come out here, sachet. I don't want to get back out of my picture, so let's go here. Throw that first punch. Hold on. As he throws that first punch, I can step out of the way. As I step out of that way, I can sachet backwards, boom, and hit. I'm working with the area that I'm going to get cut off in. So he throws it, I go on a 45. 45 eye shot, and then sachet. The sachet, of course, can go more back, but I don't have to do it exact. You know it's a sachet. Eye shot. Eye shot. Eye shot. Sachet. Next punch. Sipa. Sipa. Sikud means stomping. Sikud is stomping. Sipa is a shin kick. Filipino shin kick. Filipino shin kick. Filipino shin kick. Filipino shin kick. Knee, knee, knee. Just moving it out. 1, 2, 3. See, and we continue to move and flow inside of here. Now, I'm going to take, as you can see our progression, let's just do this a little more. I'm just stepping this way and this way. There you go. I can go gunting inside here, eye shot, and I can do a takedown. Boom. Okay? That would be something we could do. Gunting, an eye shot, and then a takedown. Let's move the angle. Also, if I was here, and I'm going to go into box out, give me a passing center, boom, here, and I shoot here, then I can come down and go down with this one. Figure 4. Okay, there's a figure 4 takedown. So what do we do right here? I throw this punch, he's going to pass center line, boom, here. After I've done that eye shot, I come in here, this is called a figure 4, and I take him down. Boom, there's a figure 4. The other one inside of this drill we call the dance of death. First shot here, eye shot, come in here. Let's move you a little forward so we take you down, and then we take him down. Boom. This is another takedown that we do. We have another thing that we can do. Give me jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. Come inside here, here, and then we can do putter kapalar. We can do a lock and takedown. Each one of these, give me that jab, eye shot here, come in, boom. So we're here, we'll give it, eye shot, inside here. The other hand cross, here, inside, boom. Here, eye shot, inside, here, eye shot, inside, here, eye shot, inside, here, eye shot, inside, here. Now I'm opening up to be nice to him. Eye shot, and move a little forward, and say lot takedown. Okay, all of this is what we call Filipino arts, okay? All right, my helper here, Jason, is going to work with me on a couple things, and we're just going to go out of this video in a blaze of glory. He's going to just work on a jab, hook with the front hand. Jab, hook, jab, hook, jab, hook, jab, throw that jab, jab, hook, jab, hook, jab, hook, Seiko, elbow destruction, Seiko, elbow destruction, Seiko, elbow destruction, Seiko, elbow destruction. Straight in, parry, hook. Yeah. Now I'm slipping, slip, elbow destruction, slip. This is the art we call panatuki, slip, elbow destruction, Seiko, and then hook. Seiko, and then hook. Yeah. Seiko, and hook, Seiko, and then hook. Now we're going to go, and he's going to go jab and hook with the rear hand. Front hand now. Boom. Good. Front hand again. Here, first one. I can do that as a gunting slow. I can hit that as a gunting as my first one. Doesn't matter. Let's do it again. First. Good. Front hand. Front hand. One. Good. Elbow across. Headbutt. Groins. Rear hand now. Good. Rear hand. Good. Let's work it. Front hand, rear hand. Good. Front hand now. Front hand. Elbow. I got chin. Boom. Front hand. Elbow. Headbutt. Rear hand. Elbow. Headbutt. Right. This is the art we call panatuki. All right. He gives me a straight punch only this time. That bust his hand.